So there's a very direct relationship between congestion, our ability to compete, and the kinds of jobs and the compensation that we can offer for those jobs in the metropolitan area and the state. People are starting their work, at least in terms of transportation, much earlier. When we were here before, people were telling us they had to start trucks out at 5 o'clock in the morning in order to beat the rush hours. Now they're starting at 2 a.m. and the last time they dispatch is usually around 6. So things are getting much earlier and much more difficult for the drivers and people who are managing them. Secondly, a lot of businesses have decided that they don't want to run their own trucking operations anymore. So they've gone to third-party logistics firms. The third thing that's also quite interesting is that 10 years later, the state of Oregon and the metropolitan areas depend much more on international trade and trade with other parts of the U.S. than they did 10 years ago. So the ability to get to the ports, the airports, and to other parts of the United States has become much more important, even for small and medium-sized businesses. The second largest value of exports from the state of Oregon is agricultural products, and they go all over the world. So getting access to ports is important for the rural parts of the state. And most of those ports are located in our metropolitan areas, not just in Oregon, but all up and down the West Coast. So congestion in the metropolitan areas has an effect not only on people who live in those areas, but the entire state and the entire state's economy.